Oh my God, bro! I just did a sauna video. Like all these sauna videos are like popping up. This one just came out now too. First you get Dr. Berg, then this lady, now this dude, somebody else. Oh my God, sauna now. Sauna helps all the benefits. Now sauna helps build muscle. Christ, can it get any worse than this, broski? This is ridiculous, man. These people are insane. Let's watch this guy. It's high intensity health. This is ridiculous. Helps build muscle. How the fuck can a sauna build a muscle? This is insanity.
A new study finds that sauna therapy may improve skeletal muscle hypertrophy and skeletal muscle development in addition to all...
Yeah, it does. The sauna will increase hypertrophy. You know how? Through inflammation, man. Listen, when you go in there, your bodily temperature is 34 Celsius, dude. You understand me? Listen. Use your brain, okay? Your brain, the little brain that you have that they've given you. I don't know what's wrong with your brain. The government has fooled you or something, or maybe you're doing this on purpose. But it's a known fact that increase in hypertrophy in the sauna, it is not building muscle. It's fake. It's inflammation. Inflammation, bro. Yes, that's what it is. Hell, it's gonna help build muscle. This is the most insane thing, bro. This is crazy.
Also supporting immune system function. We're going to talk about this recently published clinical trial finding that 10 sauna therapy sessions over the course of 3 weeks is able to significantly increase heat shock.
It has no benefits. It has nothing. It can't do anything for you, your body, other than destroy it.
Protein 70 levels. We'll talk about what heat shock proteins are and why they're important, not only for just hypertrophy and skeletal muscle development, but also possibly preventing diseases.
He's lying, man. They're putting out these things to weaken you, to go in there and destroy you and weaken you so they can control you. Everything is made in this society to weaken you. Your fake food, artificial drugs, vitamins, more toxins in your water, everything. Go in a sauna, go to the gym, do all these activities to weaken you and keep you busy. Your news channel you watch, it's all fear, war is coming, the economy's collapsing, the world's coming to an end. We have global warming and all that. We have that Swedish girl coming out. She's telling you you're destroying the planet. Man, all these people like, what's his name? Andrew Tate and everything. Oh, you're in the Matrix and you're dying and everybody, boo. Yeah, you are in the Matrix. You're in a city. You're a slave here for sure. They took you out of nature for them. Alice, this is crazy. Let's listen to this dude.
Of the brain, such as Parkinson's, dementia, and Alzheimer's. What the study
it's going to cure all of that. Christ.
Also found is after 10 sauna sessions over the course of 3 weeks, there were significant changes within the participants' immune system. And I think this is...
Your body is made to keep you alive. If you're dying in a sauna in that heat, anything that goes over 34 Celsius, you're dying. Your body is screaming, going, ah! It's going to put you, it could even put you in a stupor. That's why it increases melatonin in there, because it wants to put you to sleep, like a coma, so that it can somehow regulate you and you not exerting yourself or doing anything because it's scared, thinks you're going to die. It was programmed to keep you alive. Your body, this unit, was programmed to keep you alive by its owner. Who's that owner? Nature. Nature, or whatever's out there, it programmed it specifically to keep you alive. That's all its job is. And you do whatever out there in it.
Pretty fascinating, because it turns out that sauna therapy is not only just a tool to help detoxification, improve feelings of relaxation, possibly support cardiometabolic health, but sauna therapy also has been shown to increase levels of anti-inflammatory immune cytokines such as interleukin 10, as this study found. We're going to break down the details.
And it'll shoot off everything in there to keep you alive. When those defense mechanisms go off, it'll this inflammation, fake hypertrophy through inflammation and everything else, fake muscles and everything. All of that is because you're damaging the body. It has to release all these things, cytokines, whatever, to keep you alive, because you're dying in there, bro, cooking, and you're cooking your testicles, and they'll be impaired. Because they'll be damaged. They made to be in cool temperatures. But if you're cooking your eggs in there, it's like you're cooking eggs, bro. They're boiling in there. This is crazy. You want to boil your eggs? You're gonna eat them or what? Testicles, eh?
details and talk about what these researchers found. And what I think is interesting, the scientists go to conclude towards.
Man, if you want to be like infertile and a woman and a man, I guarantee go in the sauna and go there as often as possible. You'd be infertile. Oh, yeah.
The end is sauna therapy can be a tool for people who either don't have access to exercise or don't like to exercise because it helps to mimic, or it's an exercise mimetic, meaning that because of the way that sauna improves heart flow and blood flow and circulatory function, by doing so it mimics the effects of exercise, and it might actually enhance.
You know, all you are so sick out there because of the things that they're doing to you. This is just another sick joke as well by this guy, man. This is crazy, bro. This is incredible. He go in there himself? He kind of looks diminished. He a sauna dude? Why doesn't he go in there and tell us how it worked for him instead of reading a study? I don't need a study to tell me these things. You can look up people through their experiences with saunas. Yeah.
The effect and the recovery from exercise, as these scientists figured out. So we're going to dive into this. The title of the paper is The Effect of a Single and Series of...
And for all I know, Matthew Perry died from being in a sauna. He just died. 54 came online right now. Says that Matthew Perry from Friends, the show, he died at 54, bro. Probably died. Cops and everybody, LAPD, police or whatever, showed up there. He probably died in the sauna for all we know, listening to this dude.
Sauna sessions on the immune response and heat shock protein 70 levels in trained.
Oh, it did it? Oh, so I'm running out there right away. I gotta go try this out. Yes, the heat shock and all that. The effects of a single and series of finished sauna sessions on the immune response and AHSP 70 levels in trained and untrained men. And why do you need to turn these things on? These immune responses and everything. Oh, because we're eating stuff that we're not supposed to. It's damaging us. We're stressing our body, going to jobs constantly, working for hours and hours, chasing slave money and eating a slave diet. So now we need to go to the sauna because of all these things that we're doing to us, improper things we're doing to ourselves. And that's going to solve the problem. Yes.
And untrained men. So men were randomized to do a VO2 max test, and based...
Oh, they were untrained in there, were they? Yes.
Based upon their VO2 max test, they were bucketed into the untrained category or the trained category.
So they did a VO2 max and then they went into the sauna. So they were already practically half dead, and now we want to completely finish them off.
Thresholds to differentiate or bifurcate training status was having a VO2 max over 50. So majority of the men in the group that were trained had a VO2 max over 55. That was the median VO2 max. Now, the folks that, and these are young men in their 20s, by the way. Just for context, I'm 41, my VO2 max is 54. I just tested it last week. So these are very fit people. The untrained group, their VO2 max was 40. So they don't regularly exercise habitually for whatever reason. And the science...
Habitually for every reason? Why the fuck do they need to exercise? They probably work. Maybe it's a physical job. What the fuck with this exercise? Why does everybody have to exercise? Why do you have to... Give me one reason why you have to exercise. To accelerate more aging so you die quicker? Because you don't want to pay out pensions and stuff to people. You don't want to give them money or see them go on disability or something because you don't want to do payouts. Use them up and then discard them. There's a sucker born every minute, right? Is that the going thing? Yes. Society. Of course, yes. They care about you. Loving society. It's not what you look like. It's what's inside and all that. Yes. Who here wants to go to heaven? All the hands go up. But there's one thing, guys. By the way, you have to die to get there. Oh, all the hands drop. Nobody wants to go to heaven. No, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die to get there, bro. Get it? Yeah.
Just wanted to figure out what the difference is in immunologic responses, cardiovascular responses, body temperature, as well as heat shock protein responses. Is there any difference in...
Heat shock sounds like something I shock you. They get this electrical thing they put on your head in the crazy house, and then they shock your brain with that too. Yeah, they shock you. Heat shock, bro. Sounds like shock the muscles into growth, shock the body into like doing these things. You shock it. You want to shock it, bro? Yes, that man. You could market this. Call it shock shock therapy, shock wave, whatever. Who the hell cares?
In athletes versus untrained athletes, and it turns out there is.
Oh, athletes, untrained athletes, yes, yes.
And that's why we're going to dive into this paper because it's quite fascinating.
Oh.
The scientists say our hypothesis assumed that after the first sauna treatment, there would be an increase in the total number of white blood cells. They looked at lymphocytes, neutrophils, all sorts of natural killer cells, a myriad.
Of course your body's going to increase all these things in a sauna. The temperature's sky high, you're dying, defense mechanisms are turned on, inflammation increases, all these things start activating in your body because it thinks you're dying. It has to save you. Get it, man?
Different immune cells, because previous studies have found that sauna or heat therapy improves phagocytic capacity of a bunch of different immune cells, including natural killer cells.
But if you survive that sauna and all these things happen to you, you most likely will have markers of damage, cellular damage, senescent cells, cellular damage, a whole bunch of stuff, soft tissue damage. Yeah, you'll have tissue damage and a bunch of stuff from doing that because of the cause of that. You understand me? So how could this be healthy and longevity and all these things is going to cure all these things? This is ridiculous.
Which are important for the upcoming cold and flu season, but also it preferentially.
Oh, they're so worried about the flu season coming up. Maybe you might miss a few toilet sessions, right? Or a few days from work or something. God forbid if you got sick, right? We might lose a few bucks on the side. How about that COVID? How long that last? Wow, how's the economy doing now, right? Yeah.
Actually change the cytokine response to pivot the immune system into a more.
Yes, we need to change the cytokine path and move it in the right direction, broski. Yes, man. Okay, bro. Yes, I'm totally understanding this. Yes, I'm getting better. I'm getting fluent in this. Yes, thank you for
anti-inflammatory state, which we're going to get into. It's very fascinating. They go on.
Oh, anti-inflammatory state. Well, I doubt that there's going to be anything anti-inflammatory. It definitely is inflammatory.
To say, in the trained subjects, we expected that the number of neutrophils, basophils, and lymphocytes would increase more than in the untrained men. In untrained subjects, we expected greater changes in HSP70, that is heat shock protein 70 concentration after sauna treatments as a response to heat stress. We assume.
Yes, I assume too. I tend to have the same ideas in my head too. Yes.
That in untrained people, the sauna can be a kind of substitute for physical training, and its effect would be similar to the effect of physical exertion. Hence, we
kind of substitute, yes.
Expect a strong reaction after the first bath and various adaptation processes after the 10th bath. For trained individuals, the thermal stimulus may have a lesser effect on white blood cells.
Adaptation processes and an adaptation. Oh, okay. It's adapting to this. It's adapting to being dying. Yes. It's adapting to dying. Great. Okay. By accelerating aging. That's what it's doing.
Cells, as these individuals' organisms are to some extent adapted to similar extrinsic stressors because exercise.
That's really interesting. Okay.
Induces body heat, and so this is in fact what the scientists hypothesized, and this is pretty much what they found. Now let's quickly review the study.
I like the part where he says hypothesized and quickly found. See, I told you, it's a hypothesis. I'm gonna go, bro. I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't want to go forever. Let's just listen to a little bit more.
Protocol illustrated here in figure 1. So the sauna sessions were 3 15-minute sessions, and between those 15-minute sauna sessions there was a 2-minute gap. Now they did all 10 of these 3 15-minute sessions over the course of.
He's got all these things here: endocrine disrupting chemicals, anti-inflammatory cytokines. Yes. You have anti-inflammatory. The cytokines will be released for sure, but because they're fighting this inflammation because your body's dying. Lifestyle, practice, and extend health span. I don't think so. Muscle hypertrophy and heat sharp protein 70. What? That's an interesting hypertrophy response after sauna. Oh, let's watch this.
It may improve some of the damage, as we just talked about. When you are building muscle, part of the hypertrophy response is to create some localized damage.
Localized damage if you're building muscle. How are you building muscle? Protein synthesis needs to exceed that breakdown to build muscle. It isn't based on inflammation. That's artificial muscle growth.
And increasing the heat shock protein expression may help repair some of that damage and cause thus increase.
What kind of damage is it that you're getting there though in the muscle? What type of damage is it? Is it hypoxic damage? I don't understand. Is it micro injuries? What is this? Is it tissue damage, cellular damage? What kind of damage is this? Is it a chemical damage? I don't know, bro.
This is in muscular hypertrophy.
What are you talking about?
Which could be important. And you do see the similar shifts that you see in exercise with interleukin 6 elevations. We see that with sauna, which I think is quite fascinating. So I suggest, depending upon your accessibility, at least 15 or 20 minutes after you exercise. And if you can take a break.
Man, that's really diminishing yourself. Go do exercise and go into a sauna and destroy yourself even faster. More pain and more stress. No human body likes to be that stressed. Putting it under all these stresses damages cellular damage, senescent cells, myogenic decline. It's endless, bro. The damage you're doing to yourself. You will die a decrepit death. You will die younger. You'll die young, bro, doing all these things. Trust me. It sucks. I don't know. What was he talking about here?
Skeletal muscle hypertrophy by stimulating heat shock protein 70. This protein is involved in the structural development of skeletal muscle. It regulates muscle plasticity and acts as a molecular chaperone.
And how is it going to do that if you're eating like toxins and poisons and sugars and you're not even eating enough? How is it going to do that? Just pick up whatever's there, what little bit you're eating, a coffee and a half a donut? What are you talking about?
Helping to refold or remove defective proteins. In this study, the influence of an increase.
Yeah, the T cells come around and remove they remove dead tissue and they do specific things. Yes, we know these things. It's not uncommon. Yes.
In internal temperature during sauna bathing on the concentration of heat shock protein.
How is a sauna causing this? It causing damage to the muscle fibers in there? And then what? This hypertrophy is instant? It's just automatic? Bro, this hypertrophy is based on inflammation. Don't lie.
From HSP70 family was determined after bathing in the sauna, a statistically significant.
No sauna could build muscle. This is fake.
Increase in the level of heat shock protein 70 was obtained in both studied groups, with an increase in the trained group to 1.47 and in the untrained group to 1.61, which is quite fasting. I believe this was.
Man, this guy's mad. He's like the mad scientist, bro. Holy shit.
They go on to say right here, after the first sauna bath, the serum concentration of heat shock protein 70 increased by 144% in the.
Holy fuck, 271 something, 400%, 144%, whatever. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Trained group and 271% in the untrained group compared to the level obtained before the bath.
Oh, yes, very interesting, sir. Yes, interesting, yes. Before the bath.
This highlights the fact that
before the bath you were normal and now you're abnormal. You have these abnormal increases in numbers telling you you're going to die. Yes, this is great. This is interesting. I love this.
One-time heat treatment are a heavy burden on the body. It's a hormetic stressor, just like run.
It's a hormetic stressor. Hormetic. What doesn't kill you makes you adapt? I don't think so. What doesn't kill you makes you weaker. See, the truth is, what doesn't kill you makes you weaker.
Just like fasting is, just like lifting weights is. It's a favorable.
That's why all sports people, whatever they were doing, they destroyed their bodies, their knees, and everything. Djokovic is retiring. Why? Because a vegan diet didn't make him stronger. They made him weaker. He ended up getting a lot of injuries, and he dropped off the planet, dropped off the edge of planet Earth. And so did Vegan Gains. Vegan Gains, he's got so many injuries because he's a vegan too, because he's an idiot. So all these people who think that these things are good for them, destroying themselves, yeah, go ahead, man. If you really, truly like to destroy yourself, go ahead, listen to these people. They're all geniuses. They have all your best interest at heart. Yes, sir. Da, 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 da. They have your interest at heart. Yes, man. Yes. Last Minute Club. You know why they call it the Last Minute Club? Because that's the last ride. Get it, bro? I'll see you in the next one. Tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. I gotta go, bro. This is a lot of baloney. This is really ridiculous. Sauna helps build muscle. This is fucking nuts. Ciao, man.